This is the most important part in the entire play. If you understand this, you understand the whole play, and this is where the inspector takes full control. Let's break it down. Each of you helped to kill her. This creates collective guilt. He doesn't just blame one person, he blames all of them. Never forget it. This is an imperative. He is commanding both the characters and the audience. This is moral authority. Throughout the play, he controls the interrogation, he interrupts, he questions, he directs, he controls the room. Priestley used the inspector as a mouthpiece to promote collective responsibility. He isn't just a character, he's the messenger.
Learn with Miss BB and smash the AOs.
But each of you helped to kill her. Remember that. Never forget it. We don't live alone. We are members of one body. We are responsible for each other. Starting with this extract, how does Priestley present the inspector as powerful in this extract in the rest of the play? Alright, let's start with the question. Starting with this extract, how does Priestley present the inspector as powerful? So key thing here is starting with this extract. That means you must write about the extract and then the rest of the play. So straight away your brain should be thinking, 2 ideas from the extract, 2 ideas from elsewhere. From the extract I have chosen, each of you helped to kill her, which shows collective guilt and power. Remember that, never forget it, which shows imperative and authority. From the rest of the play I've chosen controls the interrogation. He dominates the conversation, which is a symbol of social responsibility and moral power. Now AOT is where students stand out. You must zoom in on how he speaks. Each, which shows direct blame, no escape. Imperative, which is commands. Short sentences, which show a forceful tone. And declarative statements, certainty and authority. So your structure is always idea, AO1, methods, AO2, message or context, AO3. What I would like you to do is I would like you to take a screenshot because this is your blueprint. Let's look at how this is marked. So clear ideas about power, how Priestley presents power, Priestley's message and context. Top answers are conceptual. They show the inspector as more than a character. He represents ideas, morality, responsibility, social change. Screenshot this. This is how you reach top bands. Now let's look at what the student does well. So they have a clear argument. Inspector is powerful and authoritative. Mentions method, language control and authority. Links to message, collective responsibility. This is strong because it's conceptual. He's presented as a symbol. To improve, maybe they could mention audience impact slightly earlier. Paragraph 1. They have made links to the extract and talked about collective guilt. This is a strong opening paragraph. They use key quotations. Each of you helped to kill her. They zoom in on the word each, which is excellent, AO2. They explain shared responsibility, AO1 secured. They link to audience. They talk about post-war, which shows good understanding of context, so that's AO3. This shows the inspector's power. He forces accountability. To improve, maybe they could have explored alternative interpretations. Paragraph 2. They talk about the extract. They talk about imperatives and moral authority. Again, strong AO2. They identify imperatives. Remember, never forget that. They explain dominance. He controls both characters and the audience. They analyze structure, short sentences, repetition. They link to bigger ideas, moral authority. This shows he's not just a police officer, he's a moral voice. To improve, maybe they could have pushed further on why Priestley presents him this way. Paragraph 3. So elsewhere in the play, the inspector controls the interrogation. This is where many students drop marks, but not here. The student moves beyond its extract, which is essential for top bands. Explains structure, questioning and interruptions, shows control, dictates pace of investigation, links to power, dominates upper class. This is strong because it focuses on structure as a method. To improve, maybe they could have linked back to the question wording a little bit more explicitly. Paragraph 4, elsewhere. Message and symbolism. This is a top band paragraph because it presents Inspector as symbolic, not just a character. They zoom in on the word we, which shows unity. Analyze metaphor, one body. They explain declarative sentences, which shows authority. This is conceptual because he represents Priestley's message. To improve, maybe they could have briefly reconnected to power a little bit more explicitly. For the conclusion, they have strong conclusion, clear judgment, Inspector is powerful. They mention methods, language, control, and message. They link to Priestley's purpose, socialism, and responsibility. They include audience's impact. So it sums up the argument, no new ideas. To improve, maybe they could have slightly been a little bit more conceptual. Final checklist, let's bring it all together. So clear argument about power, 2 ideas from the extract, 2 from elsewhere, zoom in on key words, AOT is key, remember, link to Priestley's message and context, explain audience effect, keep a conceptual argument throughout. What I would like you to do is screenshot this. This is your checklist for success. If you do this, you're not just writing an essay, you're showing the examiner you understand the play at a deeper level.